Most Darth Maul lightsabers fall into two categories. Either they're great for display, like the Disney Legacy one, or they're amazing performance lightsabers, like this Neopixel. But this one actually tries to do both. This is the Darth Maul Baselit S-RGB lightsaber from Anasaber, and honestly, it might be one of the most balanced sabers I've ever used. But is it perfect, or is there anything that holds it back from being a game changer? So in terms of quality, this lightsaber sits right in between a Disney Legacy lightsaber and a higher end Neopixel. Normally when lightsabers try to do that, they are not great at either. But this one actually leans into both dueling and display. What surprised me the most wasn't its features, but rather how it handles. And here's the beautiful box that comes with it from Anasaber. It's got a matte-like finish on it instead of the typical glossy, and some shiny aura mesh right across. Tell me in the comments if you know what this says. Inside the box we've got our Allen wrench, a handful of accessories, USB charging cable, that's right, this thing's rechargeable. You don't need to replace the batteries like you do on your Legacy lightsaber. And two 32-inch baselit blades. These ones are hollow and meant for dueling. And before we break down this beautiful lightweight hilt, I want to talk about the first thing I noticed. It looks like a full metal lightsaber, which it is. And usually that means it's going to be pretty heavy. But this is actually thin, light, and insanely spinnable. So many baselit lightsabers cut corners when it comes to the details. Here, that is not the case. Anasaber does an amazing job making sure that this one not only looks great, but feels great. Here we've got the staff double connected. These are actually two hilts that we've got connected together right in the middle. The detailing on the buttons is amazing. I love the color of these red buttons here. And while you've got a shiny finish here, there are no fingerprints to be seen anywhere. And here in the middle is where this connects. And essentially for the price of one, you've got two Darth Maul lightsabers that attach with this coupler right here. One thing I want to mention is you can adjust both of these inside, as well as this ring on the left-hand side of the coupler, just so you can line up your buttons right, just so that it's kind of screen accurate. The detail here is amazing, and if you go all the way up almost to the emitter, you've got your power button up top and your auxiliary button below. And up top, we've got the famous Darth Maul Phantom Menace emitter. And here inside, you can see that this is essentially a big flashlight. Every bit of the light essentially comes right from here. It shoots up into the hollow blade. After you're done with this video, if you want to check out more Darth Maul lightsabers, all month here I am celebrating Maul Madness. Check out my Legacy Collector's Edition 1 in 7,000 review right there. I can't wait for the Disney Plus show, Maul Shadow Lord. Darth Maul fans, we're eating good. Most double-bladed lightsabers feel kind of heavy and awkward. This one feels controlled and smooth, but there is one trade-off when you have the full staff setup. Let's install the blades here. What I love about these blades is these are insanely durable. You could truly beat these up. I've got a video on just how durable these types of blades are, which you can check out. But for now, you'll see here, we've got some slots for retention screws. That is how the blade pops in and stays in. So here the blade just sits right in. And usually I recommend putting this on a hard surface and then screwing these in just so that it's a little bit snug. So that trade-off I mentioned, these are 32-inch blades. A lot of standard lightsabers fall between 31 inches and the screen-accurate 36-inch. For example, the Disney Legacy version of the Darth Maul lightsaber has 26-inch blades, so you can spin that with ease. Here, you've got an extra 6 inches on each side, so though it is thinner and lighter and easier to spin, you've got a foot extra to deal with. Just something to keep in mind. And by the way, I want to give a quick shout out to the owner of this lightsaber, my very good friend, JT. JT's favorite Marvel movie is Thor: Love and Thunder. Can we spam the comments? Love and Thunder!
They are beautiful.
Yes, they are beautiful.
All right, folks, we've got our blades installed. Let's light this up. Oh, baby. I don't have a lot of space in the studio here, so I can't fully spin this around, but look at that. Love that you can see the light right through the vents there. We've got some different blade effects that come with this. You'd be surprised at the value that you get, especially again, on a baselit lightsaber. Now what's great is you can use motion control, or you can hit the buttons on here, which light up, which is awesome. There's nothing cooler than twisting that. Now you'll see here I changed the color a little bit, so this is more your classic Darth Maul red. And down here you've got an orange, almost like a Balin Skull or Shin Hati. If you hold the lightsaber face down and hold the aux button and twist, you can change the color. I love the idea of a blue and red saber there. Pretty good brightness. Definitely better than a legacy lightsaber, no doubt about it. This saber is absolutely duel ready, which is something you really can't do with the Disney legacy lightsaber. It's crazy to think you can use this in duel without damaging it, and that it could also be a collector's piece. But when you turn it on, that's where the comparison really takes off. Now the brightness here is exactly what you'd expect, if not a little bit better, from a Baselit lightsaber. Like I said before, all of the electronics are really in the hilt, so it shoots the light throughout the blade. It doesn't really compete with the Neopixel, but it's a lot closer than you think. It's actually quite a bit brighter than the Disney legacy lightsaber. However, the biggest difference is in the customization. This comes with 27 different sound fonts, which is 27 times the amount the Disney lightsaber comes with. So you can change it here. Look at that effect. And not to mention Cal Kestis. Let's go.
Yoda.
Master Yoda. Got some flash on clash here, by the way, and blaster deflect. So when you are dueling with this, it's gonna be pretty amazing.
Rey Skywalker.
Classic Kylo Ren. Hear that smooth swing? It's so sensitive. Ready? I've only got it on a medium sound setting. You can increase it quite a bit or make it really hush if you're like me and have kids and want to play with this after everyone goes to bed.
I am the Inquisitor.
Insanely spinnable. As you can see, I broke this into one single lightsaber so I could show it off a little bit. As cool as the sound fonts are, I would say this lightsaber has one improvement that it could make. The sound quality itself, it's not bad. It's way more than you're getting on a legacy lightsaber. And the sound fonts are customizable. You can download them. You can buy them from different people that create these for a living. But compared to a Neopixel or even a high-end Profi, the sound isn't quite as full. So keep that in mind and just know what you're getting into. Which is interesting because everything about this lightsaber otherwise completely feels premium. Now what's our value on this? Currently, this lightsaber retails at Anasaber.com for $386. You can check out the link below. So the price is more than you'll see on a Disney lightsaber, but you're getting way more features and you can duel with this. And that's why I think this lightsaber actually fills a pretty unique role. I call it the Bridge Saber.
I once had a real name.
No, not Ezra Bridger. So if you collect lightsabers, who is this actually for? If you'd like to duel, this is maybe the best character dueling lightsaber I've seen to date. If you are a Darth Maul fan and like collecting Darth Maul lightsabers, this is one that should be on your shelf. This is where it becomes a bridge. If you are a newer collector or you have simply mostly collected Disney legacy lightsabers from Galaxy's Edge, this is absolutely your step up, your first step into a larger world, one might say.
You've taken your first step into a larger world.
And it's a good way to test the waters if you're not sure if you're quite ready for a Neopixel just yet. If you're expecting mind-blowing effects and light up, I would suggest holding off for a Neopixel. Who should skip this? If you're looking for a premium sound experience, that's not exactly what this lightsaber is for, though it is still fairly good. If you're looking for the most realistic blade, this has very good brightness, but again, you'll see a better version of that in a Neopixel. And if you've had Neopixel lightsabers before, I think those are probably the way to go. However, I would not duel with them. So here, you've got an unbelievable middle ground where you can have amazing effects, you can duel with it, and you can display it on your shelf. Final verdict, this is one of the best bridge lightsabers you can buy on the market. It's durable enough to duel with, accurate enough to display, and balanced better than a lot of Maul lightsabers I've come across. It's not quite Neopixel level, but it doesn't need to be. And it is definitely a step above the Disney Legacy Saber. If you enjoyed this video, thanks so much. Why don't you hit that like button and subscribe for more Darth Maul videos. Speaking of which, YouTube thinks you'd like that one right there. Kenobi.